Madam Chair, members of the board, Dr. Leslie, when we think about an Alamo College student, Tom is always engaged in tracking students. This young man, we could say, is a problem student because he has been to every one of the Alamo colleges.
That's the waters, huh?
The Haku Ford Motor Company Fund 2014 Summer Intern, VP of Leadership, Phi Theta Kappa, the Psi Kappa chapter, this is St. Philip's. The 5-star level Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Kappa chapter member, President's member, National Society of Leadership. Alamo College's Student Leadership Institute, Tier 2, Lena knows him very well. Alamo College's Student Leadership Institute, the Project Leader Program. And then he has his banner ID, all listed under his name. Naphtali, Bryant. Quintessential, exemplary, model student, iconic, principle-centered young man, the epitome of an individual that we should all model ourselves after. I just happened to be in a meeting, and they called up this young man to recognize, because he had special recognition from the President of the United States. Congratulations on receiving the President's Volunteer Service Award, and thank you for helping to address the most pressing needs in your community and in our country. In my inaugural address, I stated that we need a new era of responsibility, a recognition on the part of every American that we have duties to ourselves, our nation, and the world. These are duties that we do not grudgingly accept, but rather seize gladly, firm in the knowledge that there is nothing to satisfy, nothing so satisfying to the spirit than giving our all to a difficult task. Your volunteer service demonstrates the kind of commitment to your community that moves America a step closer to its great promise. Our nation faces the most challenging economic crisis in a lifetime. We will only renew America if we all work together. Individuals, the private sector, and government must combine efforts to make real and lasting change so that each person has the opportunity to fulfill his or her potential. While government can open more opportunities for us to serve our communities, it is up to each of us to seize these opportunities. Thank you for your devotion to service and for doing all that you can to shape a better tomorrow for our great nation. Barack Obama. And he received a letter from the President as well as an award or certificate from the President's Volunteer Service Award. So I'll let him tell you about it.
Oh, I wasn't prepared to do that part. I actually learned about the President's Volunteer Service Award through my research at Northwest Vista, the 1 or 2 classes that I took there, out of the many that I've taken. And so I learned about it in 2012, but it was like October, and I didn't have enough service hours to do it. So I started in 2013, went through, and everything that I've done through 2013 was listed on their site. Well, for some reason, it was something on there that I couldn't get verified through Northwest Vista, so I reached out to the Alamo City Chamber of Commerce. When I reached out to them, they actually accepted it. So when when Dr. Lawson seen me get recognized, I was recognized as the first person, not just student, first person in the city of San Antonio for any Chamber of Commerce to actually receive this award. I accepted the award at my church because I thought it was a great place to do it. But the greatest opportunity that this gives me is that it gives me the opportunity to bring it to St. Philip's. we, as the Vice President of Leadership, my project through December is to get as many students as possible at St. Philip's College to receive this award. I can brag on Dr. Lawson, our chapter of Phi Theta Kappa in the spring of 2014 actually did 1,500 community service hours in just that short span. So my goal is to have 10 students. It's looking more like 20 or 30. They'll be the first in the history of the St. Philip's College to actually receive it. And that's the greatest feeling. This is good for me. It goes on a laundry list of things that I've done. Laundry list. But I learned in the Student Leadership Institute that it's great to have a legacy. And I want my legacy, as I leave the Alamo Colleges in the spring of 2015. I actually said this, and I know this is very arrogant, possibly, but I said that I wanted to be the greatest Alamo Colleges student to ever walk through the Alamo Colleges. I even made a joke that the presidents would have to fight over which campus they put my statue. Now, wherever it goes, make sure you do it while I'm still youthful. I don't want to be old and bronze.
Hey, wait a minute.
So I just want to thank you all for Northwest Vista for actually having the program. I'd like to thank the Student Leadership Institute, Dr. Silva, for giving me all the opportunities to actually volunteer. And I just hope and pray that many more students who will see this will actually get involved in their community. Thank you.
I'm not going to say nothing. It's too good.
I'll wait.